Let's start today's stream. How is my hair looking? It's fine or not? I think it is fine. And I'm looking handsome. How are you guys? And how are you so free? Whenever I'm starting the stream, you just came and joined. That means you are so free, which is good for me. Okay, let's see who is going to join the stream today. And for today, we are going to play some rapid games. And we will try to get some actions going on. Let's kickstart things off with a rapid. On we go. Let's go 10 plus 0. And we are playing with the black pieces. So let's go with the Caro-Kann defense. Take stake. And my opponent is Na Nevith. Where is he from? Wales? Oh, which country is Wales? England and Wales? Is it that one? If I goes here, there is this threat actually. King takes and knight e5 check. Let's go e6. We will find a way later in the game to develop this bishop. Let's castle. Let's hit the bishop. Okay, let me fix the webcam. No, it is not working. Okay, he goes back. Let's go a6 to prepare b5. Now bishop b7. He is intending that way. That's dangerous. That's dangerous actually. Now queen d3, threatening to eliminate that. That looks very dangerous. Should I go c5, queen d3, g6, knight e5 threats? Oh man. Already I'm in the opening, I'm not feeling well. This maneuver is so dangerous. Like, holy smoke. Literally, I'm not feeling well, guys. If I go here, I'm not in time to protect h7. Queen d3 is coming. How can I stop that? g6. Knight e5 is more annoying there. c5. Queen d3. We takes that knight. He takes this knight. And I have to play g6 to stop queen h7 checkmate. Oh. Literally, I'm feeling so uncomfortable. How do I defend this position? Oh my God, why I'm struggling like so much? What the heck? Where I'm going wrong? I'm literally struggling to find. I'm 2 minutes down on the clock. What the heck are you doing, man? You know what? I'm losing this game. Knight e5 with the idea of sacrificing itself on g6 is a big threat. Yeah, with queen d6 included. And I don't know how do I defend this. g5 there can be this sack, which again looks so dangerous. If I goes here, knight e5, I know I'm losing this game. I don't have that confidence to win this one. With the idea of knight e5 and sacrificing itself on g6 is still there. And we have to protect that g6 square with one more thing. Oh, I always forgot about this move. Resign the game. Man, I'm just literally getting crushed in the opening. How can I play chess? It is like unbelievable. He played with 96.6% IQ. I'm literally getting crushed in the opening. I have to repolish my opening, man. That move was fine. G6 was, yeah, I was feeling that c5 I have to go, but again there is queen d3. That means bishop takes f6, queen h7. But then there is c4 first. You are hitting that queen. Oh, how do I not find this move? And now rook t6. It's just dead lost. You have nothing. What will you play? I'm literally getting outplayed in the opening, man. Huh. Okay. I have to bounce back. I don't know what is wrong with me nowadays. Okay, let's try to play a little bit sound in this one. Takes, which I was not assuming. Let's throw this check. Queen d3. Okay, he's hitting this one. I can trade. Let's trade that. And now castle. Knight d5 is a move, by the way, but he can go knight f6 first. Yeah, Sagar, hello, welcome to the stream. Well, he's not going there. Let's go here, threatening knight b6 fork. So he's not in time to play knight f6. Okay, he defend that one, very good. I can go knight b6 here as well. Queen g3 is a move. After knight f6 we have takes. Let's try that. If we bring this knight to f6, we can take that pawn actually. Rook g8, queen a6. But then, okay, if he goes knight f6, we can take that pawn, hitting that rook. Right? If we play rook g8, we can eliminate that knight with check first. Then we can win that rook and we can win the game. So developing this knight is not a possibility. Yo, Washu bro, I'm fine. Hey, Aizen, how are you? I am 1100. Please tell me how to play good, please. Bro, if you are 1100, just try to work on your tactics. Okay, we forces a weakening move. We forces a weakening move, which is very good for us. We can try to eliminate this one. Yeah, let's eliminate that because he has the dark square weaknesses. He has dark square weaknesses on the king side. And now we can already play bishop h6 preventing castling. Right? But that is the idea of this move. But we have to go bishop h6. Let's stick this bishop on h6. Prevent castling, just preventing castling. And now we have some easy moves like rook e1, rook d1. With the idea of pushing e5. And black is going to struggle with his king safety now for the entire game, I guess. Yeah, so I was telling you to just improve your tactical awareness. Just solve some puzzles. Just try to get the patterns in your mind, what is happening on the board, and ask yourself three questions. Which pieces does your opponent had moved in the last on the last move, and where does he move that piece, and why does he move that piece there? Okay, e5 is not working. I do have this move going after that pawn, which makes sense. This diagonal is weak as well. So first of all, we can throw this check. We can throw this check to force king e8. Yeah, then maybe we can drop this. Yeah, let's throw this check. If he block with the pawn, we can just take with the pawn, I guess. But he blocked with the pawn. I can take here. But then there is rook b8, which is of course very annoying. Oh, not easy. Take rook b8, we take this, he take that. Then maybe we can take this pawn already. But what if I take this here? I take this. Then there is rook a8 hitting the queen again. Then maybe we can get our queen. Let's take that. Let's take that. Let's bite the bullet. Oh, his idea is to trap my bishop. Can I go here? Now I have to be very, very careful. I can't take this pawn. And now he's threatening this move. Oh, I think my bishop is trapped, right? So f4, king g6, he takes back with the pawn, he takes that pawn, and still my bishop will be trapped. And I don't think how can I defend that. Yeah, my bishop is trapped. I miss that. My bishop is trapped. Do I have this move working? If he goes here, we can take. Rook takes, then I have this move. Let's go f4 first. I know I'm going to lose this bishop with king g6. But the idea is to open up the f file. And I have to be careful all of a sudden because if I lose this bishop, which piece I will use to attack his king? Yeah, that bishop can literally get trapped. 4 king and queen with pawn. Yeah, that was my plan. Now I'm thinking about taking this pawn. Or I can just go here as well. What should I do? Let's take this pawn. Actually, I don't want to trade the queen at this point because my bishop, if after queen trade my bishop gets trapped, I will lose the game. He can take this one, but then we have queen takes d6 and we will be chilling. Yeah, there was a threat, that's why I didn't go there. Okay, now we can take this, I think, and I will be completely fine. Yeah, should we go for that? There is this check as well, which can be moved. Or should I start by taking this, and I think we should go safe. Let's take this one, threatening this move. I'm not seeing anything wrong. If he try to grab these pawns, I just don't care about these pawns because I will just go after black king. Okay, he goes here. Now we can take this. And now there are threat of queen f6, queen d7 mate. Now it is completely winning, I guess. There is empty check, which does nothing, of course. Queen e3, we do have this king h1 move. We do have king h1. That f4 move was very important. Just taking the sting out of king g6, trapping that bishop. And now I think I should be completely winning. If I'm not going to win this game, then I don't have any words to justify myself to how I'm playing chess. That's like dubious. There are many threats. Queen f6 is a big threat. Queen f6 check. If king goes there, then maybe we have rook e1 first, hitting that queen. Queen moves, then rook takes e7 is there. And queen f6 check just yeah, he just resigned. Yeah. Rook e1 was there as well. Let's review this game. Let's see how did I play in this one. I think this game was very good in the context of the opening because he plays some bad move in the opening and we find a way to punish him. Unlike in the first game, I played some bad move and my opponent really punished me. Okay, we try to open up the center. He takes the knight and allow our queen to get into the center. And again, he puts c5, which was a mistake. He is not developing the pieces, not sending his king to the safety, and instead he is just hitting my queen. And now, white is better. It's just better for white. 1.70. Bishop e7, and we play the move knight d5. We just takes control of the central square. And now we are threatening knight b6. So knight f6 is out of the question. Knight b6 just forks the queen and the rook. That's why we play the move knight d5. So he has to think about that knight b6 first. What was your accuracy? It was like 83. Bhai to ekdam. Who are you, Abhishek? Just get out of here. Who the hell are you? Okay, he plays rook d8. And next I play the move queen g3 with the idea of hitting that pawn. So he can't develop this knight. There was one move which I was calculating. Knight f6 takes. And if he try to hit my rook queen first with rook g8, we have the move knight f6 that comes with check. And if he takes, then we can just take that rook with check. And we win the game. That's why I play the move g6. I would say that was very bad move. You can even go bishop f8. that was at least fine, or king f8, but g6 creates the huge gaping hole on the dark square, and we can immediately eliminate that dark square bishop. Computer is giving it as an inaccuracy. I don't know why. Maybe he wants to just bring this bishop out and try to get this bishop on c3 to that diagonal. I don't know, but I was like playing with a human mind. I think that if I didn't take that bishop can later on go to f8, then g7, then he will solidify his dark square, and attacking his king will be a little bit hard. That's why I just eliminate that. And now bishop h3, h6, again computer is giving it a mistake. But I just try to prevent black from castling. Computer suggesting queen c3 first. f6, another bad move. And rook d8 just misses the game. Oh, that was bishop g7 hitting that rook and this pawn as well. And white is winning on the spot. Bro, today I beat a NM. Wow, NM. Wow, that's great, BSF. Yeah, I missed this one. But this move was easy. We are hitting the rook. Rook f8 is not a possibility, so rook g8. Then we just take this pawn and look at the pressure on his position. Black cannot castle. Black can't move this knight easily. And if we try to hit that bishop, we can even defend that, or we can just move it. Yeah, I would have won the game on the spot, but how did I not see that move? And now king f7, check, takes, and f4, the only move to get the winning advantage. Otherwise, you will lose. National Master, bro. Yeah, I know. NM full form is National Master. And now king g6 is not a possibility because we can fork him. He has to give up the knight first if we don't want to lose the queen immediately. But even if he give up the knight, we have e takes f5 with a fork. Queen takes, rook takes, king takes, and we can bring the queen into the game. That's just going to be just disastrous for black. And we, after that, queen takes e4, we takes that pawn, he pushes f5, and we takes this pawn. And now there are multiple threats which black cannot deal with everyone. So that's easy. Let's keep going with another game. If you guys enjoy the last game and the analysis, you can hit that like button. Let's go for the Caro-Kann one more time. Do I want to take here? Okay, he's giving this pawn. Am I falling for some sort of traps? I don't know. This trap is there in the air now. King takes and bishop g6 check, winning the queen. So what should we do? We have to defend this. We do have this check, but this bishop is already defending the knight. Let's go here. Now this check, this takes is not working. This threat, knight takes f7, king takes f7, and that is this check. But then we can just play e6. Position will resemble what the heck is this move? Okay, he's hitting my queen obviously. If I take, that is the move queen h5. Right? If you take, then you weakens this diagonal. Queen h5 check, g6, bishop takes g6, hg, and queen takes g6. That will be checkmate. But we have the move queen a5 check, and then if we block with the knight, then maybe we can take that knight. And if we block with the bishop, then we have queen e5 check, taking that knight that way, right? Queen a5 check should be winning. We are throwing this check. If we block with the bishop, then we have queen e5 check. Then we can take that knight. Then it should be winning, I guess. And there are no shenanigans. Now, bro, next we play a game. Let's see if I can win this game. Then I can try to play against my viewers. Give me some tips, bro. On the name of tips, I will suggest you to ask yourself 3 questions. Which pieces does your opponent move? Why does he move that piece on that square? And what has changed on the board? Just ask these 3 questions. And always keep in mind CCT, checks, captures, and threats. If there are checks on the board, try to look for that. Like in this position, we had that check, queen a5 check. So try to look for that check first. And if there are no checks on the board, then try to look for captures. If there are any captures which you can take, but taking that piece is safe or not. Like in this position, I just assess that is taking this knight here is a possibility or is it safe or not. So I find the answer taking this knight immediately is not safe because my king can get checkmated, or at the end I can lose this rook. If even I get my king to the safety, I had to lose this rook because after g6, bishop takes g6, hg, there was queen which can take that rook. So that's why I didn't take this knight. Instead I look for checks, which I found queen a5 check. And if there are no checks, then try to look for captures, but keep in mind if that capture is safe or not. If safe, go for that. If not safe, then don't go for that. Then if there are threats or not, if there are any threats which you can create with your move, try to create that threats with your move first, then try to implement that idea. Like in this situation, we have all of the examples in this move. Okay, now he is hitting the queen. First of all, you can take this pawn with check, but then you fall for his trap. What is that trap? If you take here with check, then he can block with the bishop, hitting your queen back. And in that position, you will not have that queen e4 check to pick up this knight, because bishop is controlling this important e4 square. So which move we play right here? We don't take this pawn with check immediately, trying to be more greedy. Instead, we can play the move queen e5 check. And then we have the option of taking that rook or taking that knight. But I guess in that position I can take this knight, because leaving this knight on e6 is more dangerous than taking that rook in the corner, right? Okay, so don't take this pawn with check and allow bishop d2 with attack on the queen, and then you will not have the queen e4 check as bishop is controlling that important square. I hope everything is clear, and we can play the move queen e5 check. Even if he block with the queen now, we can take this knight. I think everything is clear. We can take that. But I think we should not be greedy because there is knight c7 counter fork as well. So just try to keep everything in your mind. If you blindly go for the material, there is knight c7 and you will lose the piece as well. So I think we can safely go for queen takes e6 now, and we are up a piece. And I'm not seeing any kind of traps finally. We are up a pawn and we are up a piece. Maybe he will castle. Yeah, he castle and he will try to go after my queen. I know. I completely know that fact. Now is the idea to just bring this knight to f6. Yeah. Let's play knight f6. I think we are fine. Now we just have to consolidate our game now. If we can consolidate our game, if we can bring all of the pieces into the game, we can castle. We will be chilling and we will be winning. I think his idea is to get that knight around there. Can I go g6 and try to fianchetto this? There is rook e1 and there is knight c4, which can be dangerous. If I goes here, then knight c4 immediately comes with a greater effect maybe. Then we take that pawn. Rook b8. We drop the queen back to a5. Yeah, let's go for that. Yeah, let's go for that. And with this move, I'm taking out the stings of getting rook e1 and trying to set up some discover attacks as well. But still our position is not so safe. This queen is on a vulnerable square. It can get attacked so many times easily. We can take that. I'm not seeing anything wrong. Should we take rook b8? Queen a5 is not possible because knight is controlling. Knight is controlling. Yeah. But then maybe we have queen c3 or so safe is just go queen c7, I think. Just go queen c7. Yeah, let's go queen c7. Don't try to be too greedy. Just go queen c7. And now we are ready to play e6, bishop e7 and castle. But that takes 3 moves. That takes 3 moves. Can I go here? Yeah, let's go e6. We are still defending that key square with the bishop. And now we are just 2 steps away from getting our king to the safety. If we can get that, we will win the game. But you know what is worrying me? With the white hasn't, okay, he's going for that move, but I think with that, I think we are safe. I think we are safe. Bishop e7, f5 we takes and we castle. f5 we takes and castle. Mate हो जाएगा भाई. Wow. Can't I take? Yeah, let's take that. And then castle. And I'm not seeing any kind of shenanigans there as well. Okay, he found that idea. Oh man, he found a crazy resource. That is not. Now he will try to get this rook e1 and he will bulldoze me on this bishop. Yeah. Oh, check. What the heck? That's why my position was not so safe. And now look at me. I'm going to struggle for my life. Holy smoke, man. Oh, how am I doing this? How am I doing this? Okay, let's take that pawn. My king is unsafe now. And I have not easy way. I don't have any easy way to just if I goes here, that's just so crushing. Oh man, you know what? I don't think I'm winning this game because my pieces are uncoordinated. I don't have any easy way to get them into the game easily. I think I'm losing. Yeah, I personally am thinking that as well. I'm losing now. Queen b6 check, then try to get this here. Yeah, I know I'm losing. Fuck, what the heck is this? I don't know how I'm finding myself in these kind of situations always. Oh, fuck. Oh, that's crap. I'm struggling to find a move now. I'm struggling to find, and he has semi-open F file. He has E file. He has D file. He has these two Bs. All of my pieces are looking dumb. Yeah, I know I'm losing this game. I don't know how I'm finding all the bad moves like I have never done. And now knight f6, at least we can try to eliminate some pieces over there. Okay, should I go queen f6? Because he's threatening this move. Queen f6. Check we take. Knight takes we go here. Yeah, but I don't have. He's playing the move now with tempo. He's not giving me the time, right? He is not giving me the time. This already there are now many threats. Look at he's not giving me the time. If I goes here, then I will come in the line of fire of that bishop. Literally, I'm just getting cooked, man. Like in every game. Okay, let's counter attack. I think. Yeah, let's counter attack his queen. Maybe I'm losing now. Okay, he goes there. And again, I'm like, can I go here? Man, that bishop is so strong. Hopefully there is no checks and knight d6 we can just take. If we can eliminate all of the pieces, then I will win the game. But he's playing all the moves with tempo. He will find a key move in this position as well, I think. Okay, he found that. Oh, look at this move. He is hitting my queen with two different pieces. Okay, can we take? Then there is bishop takes that comes with check and you lose the queen. Why, man? Just leave me alone. Man, I'm gonna lose this game, I know. भाई बिशप से काटोगे बिशप टेक्स comes with check and you lose the queen. I know I'm losing. What the heck is this? Please leave me now. All of pieces is working in harmony. All of his pieces is working in harmony. Check maybe. King g8. Or maybe takes, then there is rook takes. I think I'm losing. There are multiple ways to win the game for white. There are multiple ways to win the game. Okay, he takes that. Oh, there are like infinity way, and he just found one of them. Man, how do I get better at chess? I'm feeling like I'm just going in opposite direction. From 2200 to struggling at 2000 with winning position. Wow, man, I found all the key move. And I don't know what happened to me. All those, yeah, I should have just taken that pawn first. I don't know, man. I tried my best. E5 is the move here, not giving anything for white. I don't know why did I take that pawn dubious and give him the open e file. Still I'm winning, but winning this position is like so hard now. You don't have any easy way. Competition string rook g8, but what about your king? Your king does not have any move now. And how are you going to defend this one? And literally, I'm just the dumbest guy ever. Queen d6 is the move here. Not allowing that move with a threat. That was second inaccurate move. And here computer is already saying just give up the queen, man. You don't have enough pieces. Just give up the queen and try to defend this position. But I don't think I can defend this position even now. Because my king is completely weak. I'm trying my best, but nothing is working for me, man. You know that my opponent is coming. They are crushing me in the opening, and when I'm getting the completely winning position, somehow there are some miracle on the board which our opponent is finding, and I'm struggling the whole game. What is this move? Let's hit the queen, and then we have a fork. If he goes here to defend that bishop, we can take that, damaging everything over there. I do have this move as well, maybe, which makes perfect sense. He's offering a draw, but I'm not the dubious guy. I think we should take, but then he takes this bishop. So should I take this bishop, but then he takes the knight? I do have this move, hitting that bishop, defending the knight, and then maybe this move comes in mind. Yeah, let's go for this one. If he takes, we take and we defend the knight. Still, I'm getting the winning type of advantage, but I don't know if I can convert this or not. This queen. Maybe now queen b6, hitting that, but now he's making a contact with this. Oh, I do have this check, then taking back with the queen makes perfect sense. But then this pawn is loose. Yeah, look at this is my problem. I always give something for my opponent. I always give something to my opponent. Oh. I could have just taken that bishop, right? I don't know what is wrong with my mind, literally. And I'm struggling with to find the moves. If I push, then he has just take. Knight will be hanging. Should I take this? Let me eliminate that first now. Okay, we have to reassess the position. We are up a pawn. We have to be focused. One bad move doesn't lose the game. Bishop win card. Okay, he takes there. Why is he offering it wrong? And now this check comes in mind, but that is still not. Should I just go here? But that allowed these two moves, putting more pressure over that knight. This pawn is already a loose piece now, and he's hitting like everything. I don't know how to play chess. You know what? I don't know how to play chess. Let's hit, invite this. Then we have this move. He takes, we take that pawn and hit that one. Maybe he has this move at some moment. Yeah. One bad move does lose the game. He takes that and I hit my queen. Okay. Now knight takes e4. Then queen f3. Keeping an eye on the knight and your queen will be attacked. But he has simple move. Queen takes e5. Queen takes d5. I don't know what is the problem in my mind. I'm literally just, I'm getting the winning advantage. I'm getting the perfect position to win the game. But then suddenly I'm messing it up. Like everything. Yeah, he played queen takes d5. He played queen takes d5. And now this is a threat. And I will lose a piece. So I have to be careful. I have to be careful. I don't know what should I do, man. Why, man? Why are you just messing the all game, messing it everything for like I have never done? White position is great. He has this knight e4 move. Just blockading this pawn, never allowing my bishop to get activated. Fuck, man. You know what? I should quit chess. I literally should quit chess. Because I'm just really struggling in my mind. I'm just not finding the move on the position. I got the winning advantage in all of these games which I have just played. And somehow I'm messing up everything. Look at this position, compare this position. I am up a pawn. After this I can just take that bishop. My pawn structure is solid, right? If I take there, I would have been great position. But there is something in my mind which strikes me, just don't play that move, just don't take that bishop. Push e5 for no reason. Allow bishop g5 pinning the knight. Yeah, I don't know what came in my mind to push this pawn to e5, hitting that and allowing bishop to g5. Sorry, bishop g5. No move. If you go e4, you hang your knight. Now he's not going to do that. Okay, let's get rid of that weakness now. Now he will play knight e4. We'll play queen f3, pinning that knight. Then we will try to bring the rook into the game somehow. Not every day is a good day. Yeah, but you know what? Like for recent 2 months, every day is going wrong for me. Every day is going wrong for me. This move allow knight e4 again. And now he's trying to keep an eye on this one. Should I smoke this out? Let's smoke that with the rook. Queen is defending. Bro, during the knight hitting the bishop guarded by queen, that time e4. Okay, we will try to look on that move after we finish this. Bro, today our final exams have been completed. Now I can watch you live stream long time. Okay, I hope your exams had gone very good. But literally I don't know. Okay. Same happened to me, 739 to 1400. Yeah, man. That's so hard when you get a tilt and you are not able to get back into your original rhythm in for like 1 or 2 months. That hits hard. And the thing is going with me. I was like literally 2200. And now, yeah, I'm struggling to maintain myself at 2000. Okay, let's go to c8. Oh, knight d5. I missed knight d5. He eliminated this bishop. And now we have to grind this end game. Bro, are you playing on leeches? No, bro, I'm playing on chess.com web page. He has knight d5 and he find that. Even if I go here, I'll lose that bishop with a fork. So you have to go there. Oh, he didn't take this bishop? Why? Now I will not give you the chance to take that. Hopefully I'm not blundering anything. Now rook d8 is coming with an attack on the knight. And this pawn is kind of doing good job controlling these two important square. And after rook d8, we will try to hit that. We can move this bishop to a7, keeping that on that long diagonal and trying to put some pressure with that rook on c2. Yeah. Maybe you can prep some lines. Those are not familiar. Yeah, that's great. You have a great suggestion. He's hitting this. So can I go here? No. So this? No. Okay, let me play rook e1 first of all. Rook e8. Bro, what's your FIDE? I don't have a FIDE rating yet because I have not played so many FIDE rated tournament. We have some pressure on his position now and we have to speed up. And nowadays at this level, everybody is like well prepared. They will not give you a single chance if you goes anywhere wrong. सर जी मेरा टूर्नामेंट है लखनऊ में पहले बहुत डर लग रहा है क्या करूं इतना ओटीवी खेला नहीं भाई डरो नहीं जस्ट खुद को बैक करो जो आपकी स्ट्रेंथ है जस्ट गो फॉर दैट जस्ट गो विद दैट व्हाट इज दिस मूव कैन आई टेक दिस queen takes we have pawn takes hitting that knight takes that. Then we move the bishop and try to go for that. Let's go for that. We can just take. Queen takes. Okay, he's inviting me to take there. Is there any tactics? Can I move my queen here? I think so. I'm not seeing anything wrong with that move. If I goes here, there is knight f6, g takes f6. Check. King h8. There are many. Oh, no, that will not be. Let's go queen d7. Now we are hitting the queen. If queen moves, we can take there, right? And he does not have any move to move the queen on his square where it can defend that rook. And there is only tactics which is to play knight f6 check, forcing me to take here. Queen rook g4 check, king h8, and luckily there is no queen d5 nor queen d4 because my bishop is controlling that and my queen will be controlling that square as well. Yeah, at the end he does not have any diagonal check with the queen. Without that he cannot damage my king. Yeah, and our king will be safe. If he had that any check, then I would have been get checkmated. But I think we are safe. Knight f6, g takes f6, rook g4, king h8. And I don't think there are any diagonal check by the queen. Queen h1 he has. Queen h1. Queen h1 we just take that rook and we take this knight. So maybe after queen h1, rook takes e1. He can play knight f6 check first, forking the king and the rook. Sorry, queen, forcing g takes f6. Then he can recapture that. But then I think we can manage to solidify our position. Chat means maybe I had miss your chat because I'm focusing on the game. If he says the queen, you lose. Love from Andhra Pradesh, and I gave a FIDE rated tournament on April 26. What should I do for getting FIDE rating in this tournament, bro? Bro, if you are willing to get the queen f5 is an incredible move. If you are willing to get a FIDE rating, first of all, you have to cross at least 1900 in rapid on chess.com. Then maybe you can try to get a FIDE rating because in order to get a FIDE rating, you have to secure at least 1.5 point against 5 rated player and you have to have a performance rating of above 1400. Then you can get the FIDE rating. In order to get that, you have to increase your strength, which is to at least get 1800 1900 rapid on chess.com. At least 1900, I would say. Okay, he's taking a lot of time. Yeah, there is the move queen f5, and I think queen h1 is fine as well. That's also fine. Because after rook takes e1, he has that move knight f6 check first. Forcing z takes f6, then he can recapture that rook, and my king will be wide open there. 1900 rating nahi chahiye bhai. I think the opponent is like, fuck, damn it, I should just resign, and you are only thinking this much. No, man. Look at him. He find a way. He find a way now, right? If I take here, he has knight f6 check, hitting the queen. He's continuously offering me a draw. I don't know what is the reason. Okay, I take check. We take that knight. He has to take my queen, and I will just take that, right? Let's take that. Check. I will move. I will be up a piece. Yeah, he has to take my knight. I can just eliminate this rook, and I'm up a piece. And now let's go rook c6. Just not allowing white to go for this weakness anytime soon. Yeah. Now we have this move, or we have this move hitting that pawn. Now we are winning. No, no, knight f6. We just eliminate that rook at the end. Why don't you go for FIDE rating? Because I'm not getting that much of a time. Okay, he tries to activate the king. Let's try to do the same. But I have rapid rating of 1773 in rapid. Can I do it? But yeah, bro, you can do it, of course. Just give yourself a room. Okay, let's try to advance these pawns. I think he wants to go rook g2. But that rook g2 does nothing. +3 है win Hassan ji. Yeah, it's now winning. Let's go here. Stop any pawn advancement here. My bishop is defended, so we do not have to worry about anything. And now I have this move, trying to hit that. Yeah, let's go here, hit that, and follow with rook c3. Defending and threatening some sort of discover check. Yeah, let's go rook c3, defending the bishop and threatening some sort of discover check. Like this. But this is far from over. He is trying. All of his pawns are on the light square, so we don't have any easy way to hit them. Okay, can I go here? Let's go here. I'm trying to keep this bishop on a square where it can continuously hit this one. Now if he goes here, oh, why did I miss that? First I should have started with king g6 maybe. Okay, I think we are fine. If he goes here, check, and we eliminate that rook. कब से चेस खेल रहे हो आप? 3 years. Okay, he goes there first, hitting my rook. Let's go here, here, and here. Okay, let's just force a rook trade now. And now it's just over. Now we will just outflank him, and the only thing you have to be careful about is not to stalemate and he resign. Let's go GG. Let's go road to 21, and yeah. Bro, I'm 23 years old and my rating is 570. Last 1 year, can I defeat Magnus Carlsen in my life? No, I would say no. Sai lol, yeah, that's GG. Finally, I managed to win a game. That's great. Let's review this one. Let's see if there was anything wrong for me or not. Let's try to take some lessons. Wow, 128 people watching. If you guys are enjoying the game, you can hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel, you can subscribe as well. You can, yeah. Okay. Let's see if there was knight e4 or not. Okay, I got the completely crushing position after this point. Yeah, it's +3, already +3. And computer system just eliminate that bishop first. Allow knight takes, then you can just take that bishop as well. And look at this position. Yeah, that exact position was in my mind. I refuted this because I think that if I take this bishop with the knight, he has this bishop takes d6. But I just forgot that my knight can come back and take it. Oh man, that is so stupid. I thought that his bishop will be hitting my rook first, and I have to recapture this bishop. Then he can take that knight, and that position will not be so satisfying. But even this is winning. But I just forgot that after bishop takes d6, I can came back with the knight, and I'm up a piece now as well. Okay, I missed that. My bad. Completely. My mind is like blank. Okay, he played that move, and I play e5. Completely bad move. I was so sad, so devastated by this move. It allows bishop g5, which pins this knight, and now there are this pawn which is hanging. Now I take, which was a miss, and computer is suggesting knight g4 check. You have to go for this bishop first. If he takes, you take this bishop. Knight takes, I have this pawn, and now again white king is so weak. This knight is looking on f3. Black is completely winning. Yeah, but I don't know why did I refute this move. Again, I refute this with the idea of even if I can capture that, then knight takes d5 is coming, and that knight can be sometimes vulnerable with c3. I don't know. Should have gone for that, and now it's just equal. It is just equal. Okay, here he should have just eliminated that bishop. I don't know why did he not eliminate that. That was a blunder because it gives up a pawn. It didn't take. Oh, computer is saying bishop d6 and black is winning. Why? Takes. Rook takes. Both is hanging. So what if he start with this one? Or if he start with this one, then we take back with the pawn and you hit the knight and rook is hanging as well. So after bishop d6, the key details is he cannot move this rook onto this file because then you can take that queen. And what about rook h4? Check. Oh, sorry, not there. Then he loses the queen with this check. And now we can recapture this. Now, first you take this one. Wow, crazy. And at the end, rook is hanging. Wow, bishop d6 was winning on the spot. Wow, man. So instead of queen d7, bishop d6 was winning, and with queen d7 we just gave away the game. Okay, someone was saying for e4. Okay, let's say e4. My bad, I'm so sorry. Yeah, here you wants to say e4. Knight was hanging, right? Yeah, that's exactly I was trying to say. Knight was hanging, right? Knight was not defended. This moment, pawn is defending the knight, and after e4, this knight just hangs. That was my point. Yes, that was my point. I hope now everything is clear. Yeah. What? Please. Okay. Queen d7. And he blunders the game because at the end that rook is hanging. And we nicely converted this game. Yeah, bro, didn't see. Yeah. Okay, now let's keep going. Let's play another one. Hopefully I can get back into the rhythm finally, as I'm trying to do my best. Hope you guys have enjoyed the analysis and the game. If you have enjoyed the game, you can hit that like button. And if you are new to the channel, you can subscribe as well. That will help me, that will motivate me. Okay, let's play the 12th variation of the French defense. We take that knight and we play bishop e3. We defend this one and make it difficult for black to get that. Okay, maybe he's trying to crush me in the opening. Let's go bishop d3 actually. c4 c5 is an idea. Should I castle? Yeah, I think we should castle. Let's castle first. Now c4 c5 looks dangerous. c4 c5 and c4 black cannot execute c4 because my pawn and this bishop is eyeing down on c5. For white, can you tell best opening? Bro, there are nothing like any best opening, right? There are no best opening. Okay, c4 might get too advanced, over advanced. Okay, let's go a3 first to stop knight b4 or bishop b4 idea. I want to play c4, but then at the end, in long run, might this pawn can become a weakness. That's why I'm not going for that immediately. Because what will you get? Even he allowed to get c4, c5, he has bishop e7. That's not so great. Let's go c3. Let's just solidify this pawn chain, which is aiming towards his king. Ah, I'm struggling to draw the arrows. This, and now I have an idea to play knight d2 and threatens knight e4 with a fork of the queen and the dark square bishop. Okay, he execute e5. Very good. I can take, but that is not appetizing, I guess. Or I can go here. If he takes pawn, no, that's not great. Maybe should have gone knight d2 immediately to prepare knight e4. But now we have to. Okay, let's take. Knight takes. I can take, but then there is queen takes. And yeah, let's take. We have to go for queen takes now. Threatening checkmate in one move. G3. Rook e1. I think our position will be fine. Let's go g3. Yeah, we are creating these light square weaknesses. He is going to play bishop h3 maybe. But rook e1. Queen d4 loses with bishop h7 check. Trying to create that checkmating attack. I think he is going to play bishop h3. But that will actually help me to play rook e1. You play Karukan with me. Let's see. Okay, we have to speed up because we have to use our time to put him under pressure. I have the move bishop d4 as well, which can be very useful. Okay, he did go for bishop h3, hitting my rook. And if he goes queen d5, he will fall for a trap. French defense is getting popular. Why, bro? Because in top tier they are playing French defense. You have seen Ding playing French defense in World Championship matches, and you have seen whom? I think in this candidate tournament someone has played French defense. I'm just forgetting. Okay, he goes queen f6. So bishop d4 comes in mind. Queen h5 comes in mind, hitting that bishop. Yeah, let's go queen h5, hitting that bishop. Bishop g4 or bishop f5 is not a possibility. And now I think bishop d4 will comes with a greater effect. Yeah. Now I think bishop d4 will comes with a greater effect, which will just crisscross everything. And we can try to bring the rook into the game. Let's go bishop d4 immediately. That is actually the move queen g5. But then queen f3, then again trying to get bishop e3. One thing is out of the question. I don't want to trade the queens. I hate queen trades. I want to keep every piece on the board. And now maybe we can prepare h4, hitting the queen. Queen goes back. And then again queen h5. I do have this move maybe. Yeah, that move is also a possibility. But then there is g6. Okay, let's see. He plays c6. Maybe he's preparing that d5 move. Bishop d5. Oh, but that bishop is undefended, right? Then this move looks crazy. But then again there is g6. h5 is there. Should I try h5? But what about let's go h4. Sorry, h4. My bad. It's h4. But I'm creating weaknesses on the king side as well. So if I don't get the reward, I will get crushed. He is continuously offering a queen trade, which is like bad. And now I think I can't ignore it, right? Okay, let's trade the queens. Let's go here. I trade the queens because that can be so risky now. Because with that weak king, it is not easy. Oh, let's go f3, hit that bishop. You mistook sack, rook sack. I don't think that rook sack was working, I guess. We have to take control of that. Now we have to try to grind through this end game, where my king side is potentially weak, I guess. But it should be draw. It should be holdable. With both player have the bishop pair. And let's go here. Maybe I can take and I can go bishop b6 to hit that target. Okay, he takes first. Why my internet is not working so well? That is a weak point which we can try to go after with bishop b6. And now we have the open e file to control. Yeah, I don't think there was rook sack working. I will try to explore that after we get finished. Or not we get finished, but this game gets finished. But one thing, we are up on clock, so maybe we can try to massage this position on the clock. If we can burn more of his time, like 2 more minutes, if we can get him to 4 minutes, under 4 minutes, then it can get juicy. Then it can get juicy. Yeah, now bishop b6 is a threat, I think. Not a threat, but maybe can be an idea. So maybe black can play the move, sorry, bishop c7 to completely defend that pawn and taking the sting out of bishop b6. That is a deep move. I think he will find it, as he is taking a long time. But then we will go for some sort of secondary plan. Bishop c7. Maybe we have this important bishop c5 check. Okay, he didn't go for that. Let's go bishop b6 now. Just try to keep an eye over there. And if he goes rook a6, then I will be so happy, because then that rook will be so passive, I think. Yeah, then that rook will be so passive. But he goes here, which is another way to defend that. But now what about that? If we can switch, if we can eliminate this bishop from the board, then we can try to hit that, right? But how do we do that? If I goes here, he has that move, which is like annoying. I have this move actually. Let's go h5 to stop the advancement of these pawns entirely. What do you mean by massage in this position? Massage. Massage in this position means we can just drag and down his position, and we can try to get the advantage from equal position. We have to play some boarding positions as well. Right? You have to play some boarding positions. Oh, I hang that. Why did you not take? Why did you not punish me for that bad move? Okay, let's go here. Oh man, why did he not punish me? Now it's a draw. He should have punished me on the spot. I just got distracted. Massage basically means is you have to just drag and down the position. You have to find some key moves in order to get something out of the equal position. That is my mean. Okay, now I have a clear idea to just get my king over there, right? But if I goes here, I think he has this move with check. King f4 will not be possible, as this bishop is crisscrossing. I have to go anywhere or back. So let's go here. Just defend this pawn. And now I have an oh. That is distraction. What that is distraction? I just got distracted by two things. I don't want to say what is that. How did I miss that? Man, I'm playing good, I know, but I'm not getting above the line. Wow, he played with 95.1 accuracy and mine accuracy was 89.7, and that bad move just lost the game. Okay, let me show you why that rook sack was not working. Okay, I think you want to sack the rook over here and then you can go here, right? But you have, first of all, you have already given up an exchange and black has the move queen f5. Just disarming this battery. Yeah, you can play queen e2, but then he can just move. There are no checkmate threats. Oh, but then this is hanging, so maybe he can just go like queen f7. Yeah, with queen f7 he is fine. Position is equal. But if you goes one step wrong, he has that exchange. And if he can manage to trade the queens, then you will lose the game. That was my point. This time punished. Yeah, man. I'm just getting the position that I want. I get the everything in that position, but I don't know why I'm not getting above the line. I'm just making a simple mistake. Now that was fine for me. Yeah. I could have dragged this position down to the end game or maybe time scramble. But he just goes there and just completely overlook this one. I completely overlook. Maybe there was bishop d4 which is completely fine. This is now no, oh, but that is also a blunder. Ah yeah, because of this move. But maybe we can just go here and it's fine. Yeah. But that was not meant to be. Okay. So again I'm facing pendulum. I'm winning a game and just after that I'm losing another one. But the point is if players are going to play with 95-96% accuracy, how are you going to win the game, man? How are you going to win the game? I think d4 is a move. Then maybe e5, but I don't know actually. But I know this move is a bad move. But I can't prove that. I can't prove that. Let's castle. No, I think I'm perfectly ready to play this move. But no. Let's go here. Now d4. Let's go d4. Let's try to open up the center. Can you give me some tips? I'm 300 rated. No, bro. I'm so sorry. I cannot give you any tips. Takes, hit the queen first. And now, the problem is this pin, which is so annoying. I think he can just take there, right? And get the equal position. What the heck are you doing? Just play this position, which is dubious, I guess. Maybe I can get something. Let's try to get this rook onto the open file. c3 and we can try to hit that somehow. I don't know. Oh, again we are in the end game, but I just hate these kind of things. I hate end games. Literally, I hate it so much. Bringing queen out early is bad when I do it, but not when 2000 does it. Yeah, man, that's so bad. Should I push h4 myself to try to clamp over there? Let me double up first of all. H4 is I don't think that much dangerous. We can just go queen or knight e2. Yeah, let's go knight e2. We have to use this bishop. Now let's go h4 because we have to stop this push. He will try to do something on the king side, I know. But by pushing these pawns, you are making some huge weaknesses over there. Let's just double up. Can I infiltrate with rook d6 now? Trying to hit that. I think so. Rook d6 now, yeah. Finally, we have both of the rook which are stacked down on the d file. And now rook d6 is coming. Maybe king e7 is fine to fight for the e file or d file. Bro, why you don't play Royal Lopez? Bro, I think in Royal Lopez there are more theory. There are more theory. I don't want to get myself into deep theory. and I want to get my opponents out of the opening, and that is a little bit slow as well, I guess. Okay, he defend that, but how can I bring this knight into the game? That is the question. Okay, let me drop this bishop first of all. I don't know what he's trying. Maybe he's trying to get this knight over here. He is not allowing me to get that check. I have to bring this knight on c4. f4 not working. We have to defend this. Let's try to defend that first. But f4 I will give him the g file, which I don't quite like. I have an idea to play knight t1. Okay, he's trying to get that push. Maybe I can't stop that. Can I stop that? I don't think so. He is solid. Okay, we have to do something over here because his king can get caught, I think. I'm sensing something that his pieces are cramped. Yeah, he has this G file, but that is not so effective. We are threatening to take this pawn, hitting the knight, and if you take, my knight will jump onto f4. Okay, he's hitting this. Makes sense. I can take, but I can take and defend that, but giving exchange for that is far from obvious. And we don't have this check, unfortunately. Okay, let's go back with the rook. So this guy clearly showing some sign that he is not going to give me that. Let's go here then. Let's close the king side. Let's fight for the Z file. Now I can go here and look at that weakness. This knight is not coming into the game. And with knight f3, I think we can just win that pawn if he is not careful. He has that c5 idea which is deep, and I'm a little bit worried about that. But I think we can just ignore that as my rook is already defending the bishop. So after c5, knight f3, cb, cb, everything is defended. He has this move, but I don't think that is dangerous. I can just move my rook like here. Let's go, let's hit that. Knight c4, I was knowing that. I don't think, is there any check? No, rook d3. Let's go rook d3. There is knight b2, which is like annoying. And maybe we have to repeat the position. But knight b2, rook d1, knight c4, then we will go rook d1. Knight b2 again, rook d1, hitting the knight. Then at the end we can win that pawn. Yes, now study d4 theory, bro. If 2000 up as almost, player can't defend. Bro, okay, he's giving up that. Maybe he's going for that. But let me take this first. Then check and rook g6. Yeah, let's go check and rook g6. Bishop defends that pawn. And my knight is beached on g6. Rook g6. Bishop defends the pawn and we push this pawn. Yeah. And I'm not seeing any checks are there. Maybe he can try to infiltrate. Yeah. He can try to infiltrate there, I think. But then maybe we have bishop. Okay. He's trying to hit that with all of his forces. This move check. Should I go rook g6? Yeah, I'll try to do it with rook g6, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, I could have defended that with the king as well. Now we have this move. Hitting the knight. Now let's go here to protect this square. Knight h6. Oh, knight h6 I missed. I missed knight h6. Hitting the rook, rook moves. Oh man, why did I rush with this move? Fuck, why I'm doing this? I have to move my rook now, and he will just win this, and that pawn will be also weak. Fuck, man, that is my problem. I always rush. I should have just defended that first with the king, then maybe I could have done anything else. Now my position is worse. If this pawn lost, then this pawn will be a weakness as well. Can I try to go for that line? Oh, let's give this up. I'm going to lose that anyway, and I'm losing the game. I don't know why I'm doing these kind of things, man. I'm out of my mind. He can take this right away now as well. And now this is hanging. So I have to just push this pawn blindly to get something. Let's try. If he takes, the good thing about my position is at least that promotion square is defended with the knight. But if he erases all of these pawns, he can at the end give up that rook for the newly promoted queen. Okay, now he's trying to infiltrate over there. So we have to stop that. King here. If I push, he has that move. Let's push. Maybe I have this knight s4. Oh, he's in time, man. I'm two pawn up for nothing. I'm losing this game. I miss knight g4, man. Chess is so hard, man. One bad move and you are just lost. You are just lost. One bad move. I don't know how can I get out of this mess, man. I'm doing everything to win the game, like everything. Yeah, everything was fine till this moment. Everything was fine till this moment. And I found only bad move. I was up a pawn. White is better. I should have just improved the position with these kind of moves. Then maybe we can try to push this passer. Just push this and try to get your rook behind. Then push this one. I found the only losing move. This move just loses the game on the spot. I don't know, man. Bro, I have already tried that. Rocker, I have already tried that. I have already tried that to quit chess, but that is not working for me. Bro, you can change the setting like confirm before you move. Try this. No man, that's so annoying. That's so annoying. Okay, look at that. Queen f6 is already bad. Knight c3 is good move, only best move. c3, but that is also bad. Yeah, computer wants to go d4. Takes bishop g5, queen g6. Then you take this pawn with the queen. Yeah, this is the way to play, and white is already winning, but it is not obvious how white is winning. I just forgot the line. That's why I didn't go for that. I had the winning advantage at this moment, and after that move, I had that bishop sack as well. Look at that move. And I'm missing these kind of simple tactics. I'm missing these kind of simple tactics like for 2 months. But 2 months ago, every tactics was like sharp in my mind. I missed that tactic for two moves. Okay, fine. We get the pawn. Before taking that pawn, computer wants to go bishop b3, hitting that knight. Knight goes back. Then you go king e3, just improve your position, defend the central pawn, because this pawn is the main engine of your life. If you lose this, you will lose the game. But I try to go for that pawn immediately. And by doing that, I allow some counterplay. Yeah, that move loses the game on the spot. Computer wants to go king e1. Just throw the ball to your opponent. Like just see what he's going to play. First time, bro. First time here, bro. Wow, man. He is not. Yes, confirm. Black is less developed. That's why white is winning. Yeah. Yeah, just throw the moves to black, and comparatively rook c8 is a move. But now you can finally go rook g3, rook h3, get the rook behind your passed pawn, then try to push this passer. That is the way to play endgame. But I don't know why I'm forgetting all of these kinds. I'm just rushing with the move. Ah, look at that computer at some moment, even at this moment, computer is suggesting knight check. Why it is good? Because if it is the rook, then you can at least take it back with the knight. And now this passer is a little bit active. Yeah, he can take it as well with check. King here, this is hanging. Computer wants to take that. But now this comes with check. King e7. Look at this check. King cannot go any of these squares. King f8. That is different. You can just repeat the position, and this position is kind of equal. It's not completely winning for black, but there are no points now. Let's keep going with another game. Simple stuffs. Yeah, you are playing good. Don't play in hurry. Yeah, man, I know I'm playing good, but I'm just not getting above the line. I'm just making a dubious mistake at some moment. Okay, we are facing Karokon, and in this game I'm going to play the fancy variation. Let's see how black is going to hold on to our fancy. He can take, he can just go e6, g6. Okay, he chooses to take, which allows us to get these two pawns. Okay, against knight f6, I think we are supposed to play e5 first. Knight d5, c4. Hits the knight one more time. Knight goes to b6. We play bishop e3, just solidifying our center. Knight f3. Bishop e2, king side castle, knight c3. Okay, let's go here. I think he wants to throw that check. Maybe knight d2 is fine, or knight c3 is even fine. Let's see what he's going. What is your opening name? This is known as the fancy variation. Okay, check. Is this safe? I think so. It is completely safe. Our center is completely solid. We have the space advantage. We are ready to castle king side. We will have the semi-open f file to work with. So I think we are fine. Okay, let's castle. Let's castle. We can play the king h1 as well, because you never know when this diagonal can become a huge weakness. Yeah. Let's go a3 to hit the bishop. He goes there. This is not a possibility. I have an queen e1 and queen here. Let's go. Queen e1, queen g3. I think he will try to get c5. Yeah, c5. We should have stopped that with knight b3, but we are fine, I think. c5. Let's calculate queen g3. Take. Oh, sorry, c5. So what? c5. Queen g3. C takes d. Oh man, everything is going wrong. Okay, he played f6. Okay, let's go queen g3 then. We have to defend that pawn. If he takes, then pawn takes. We want to keep that pawn on that e5 square to take the string, take the control of these two important square. Yeah, we have to take control of these two important square, and now this is a threat. Not a biggest threat, because he has that rook f7 move. Rook f7 move is there. Maybe now rook d1 should be a good move first, trying to skewer his queen. Because all of these pieces are like type 1 undefended piece, right? Type 1 undefended piece. This makes sense. Yeah, let's go here to offer a rook trade and keep an eye on that pawn. The moment this knight move, we can take that pawn. Space advantage helps so much, bro, to win games. I have spotted that. Yeah. Is there a way for me to watch this live on landscape mode and not vertical mode? No, bro, I don't think you have any option to do that because I'm just streaming in vertical mode. I'm just streaming in vertical mode. That's why I think you can't see that in the horizon, or maybe landscape, or maybe you cannot see this in 16:9 ratio. You have to watch the stream in 9:16. After 67 years, moderator here. Where have you gone? I think you were in the Artemis mission. Hello, sir. Yes, noob. La, Master G. I'm not Master Man. I'm just a dumb guy playing some dubious move. Hmm. Now, let's go to d1. That pawn is defended by the bishop and the knight. This knight is defended by this bishop. Maybe his idea is to play bishop c5 to hit that. Then we have knight f3. Solidifying that knight. And I'm just trying to prevent black from moving this knight because we are keeping an eye on this pawn with a4. 2000 or above is already a master, bro. No, bro, I don't think so. Yes, you can do that if your phone has lock and unlock orientation option. Maybe, but I actually don't know what is the way to do that. Okay, he is hitting my knight. He is hitting my knight. So what should we do? That is out of the question. Let's go knight f3. Bro, I can't believe that you are a dumb. Then how you can hear? Dumb means I'm just a dubious guy. I don't know how to play chess. It's somewhat annoying. The chat covers almost all your face. Okay, I will try to make the chat smaller in the next stream. Thank you for your suggestion. I will try to make that like a little bit smaller. Maybe I can do that right now, right? Yeah, maybe I can do it right away. Let's try to do that. But I think some of the chats will get cut out. Okay, what did he play? Queen d8. So far, so good. My opponent is playing incredibly well. He is not giving me a chance. Okay, maybe now we can go for this move. Yeah. Let's go after light square bishop. Nah, you good, bro. No need to change. It's still fine like this. Okay, now I think it's fine. Let's try to put him under pressure. His pieces are looking here and there, but I don't quite finding the move. Yeah, it's not easy to find the actual punishment, but I think white is much better. Not completely winning. There is one move which is kind of worrying me. That is a gray. Okay, he chooses to give up that bishop. Now I think I'm a little bit happy for that. Let's just take it. Rook takes, rook takes. One move is to play bishop, sorry, bishop c2 hitting that rook. But I think this bishop is the integral part to defend this black king. Right? Yeah. But I don't know. I think I'm already going in wrong direction. He's trying to trade the pieces. There is one more piece which can get traded off. And without the piece, I don't know how am I going to create any kind of attack. But the good thing is he's getting low on time. He's down 5 minutes. Hi, I am back. Same question. I have started the stream like 1.5 hours ago. If I goes here, there is this move, which is bad. And he's finding such a good move, I guess. And we have to make a move now. How will you defend that, man? Rook b1 is out of the question. If I push b3, then there is knight c3. That is such a good move. That is such a good move. I can't take this as well as knight is defending. So here, this guy is not giving me the chance to do anything. Can I go here and give that pawn up? But that comes with an attack on the rook. That is big thing. It's annoying. b3 allow knight c3. I don't have this move. This is out of the question. Okay, let's start by taking that rook. We can bring this rook into the game if queen takes. Yeah. But still, how are you going to defend that pawn? I don't have any way to hit that as well. Knight is not going to do anything bigger over here. Now maybe b3, knight c3, and we move this bishop. Yeah. This is defended by this bishop. If knight c3, we can move this bishop like bishop f3. Yeah. Oh, my queen was hanging. Holy smoke. He missed my queen. He would be so mad. He will be so mad now. What the heck was that, man? What the heck was that? I just got lost again. Putting so much pressure on his position, I was just about to lose the game. That's what happened. Okay, now we have to consolidate, man. Let's try to get this pawn over here. Rook d3, king f2. Rook d3, king f2. Maybe that check. But then knight takes. Can I hit that? But then there is bishop d3, which is like annoying. Rook c1 comes in mind to hit that. Let's go rook c1 first. There is no check, there is no knight e4. What if he goes knight a2 to hit my rook again? Rook a1, knight c3. I think there is a repetition. Yeah, knight e2 offers a draw. Knight a2 just offers a draw. Knight can be trapped. No, no, no. Because of this bishop slicing down this diagonal, this knight cannot get trapped. Yeah, knight a2 is forced. Rook a1, knight c3. Knight a2 is the only move because that knight does not have any backward square. Now he is hitting my rook, so we have to go rook a1, knight c3 back, and now we have to bring the king somewhere. Let's try to bring the king first because rook c1 does nothing. Let's try to bring the king into the game. Maybe now we have this move. If we can force this bishop off of this diagonal, then this knight can get trapped. But we don't have that move yet. And we have to keep in mind that this pawn is weak, but so does this. This is also a weakness. But now he's really getting low on time. 2 minutes 40 seconds is not a lot of time. Is not a lot of time. Maybe now is the time to play h5 to hit that bishop. Rook f8. Rook f8. I don't know what does this do. Because he is not going to do anything on the f file. Rook f8 is not a good move. Okay, rook d3 is a good move. Now maybe he is trying to threaten some sort of hitting that pawn. This is not a possibility. Maybe now, now maybe knight can get trapped as this rook is slicing off. But there is one more details, I think. Okay, let's start with rook c1 first to hit the knight. Knight a2. Knight a2, rook c2. Yeah, knight a2, rook c2. I think there is a tactic which is to take this knight with check, then taking that rook. Knight a2 is the only move, I guess. Then rook c2 wins the knight. Right? Knight a2, rook c2. This rook is now slicing off the connection between that bishop and this important c2 square. Right? So knight a2, rook c2 wins the knight. Yeah, it may seem that there is the threat of this, and now we have to find the key move. We have to get this rook smoke out of this d3. But how we can do that? It's not easy. Let's hit that bishop first. Because these two moves are covered by the knight. We have to get this rook out of this d3. But that's not a possibility here. Maybe we can try to go there now. Yeah. Bishop h7, I think, or bishop f5. Bishop f5 runs into g4. We will get a move with tempo. Then, yeah, bishop f5 g4. Ah man, he didn't go for that. Can I go? Let's go bishop c6 to hit that first. I think we are fine. Let's hit the knight. Knight has to go c7 or king f8. Okay, he goes there. I really want to play this move, but that's not a way to go. Let's go here, take these two squares away from the bishop. Now I have an idea to go bishop g2 and bishop f1 to hit that rook finally, detaching that rook from the knight. Look, at this level, everybody is playing like with perfection. They are not giving up on the point. You have to just keep accumulating pressure, just keep putting pressure. Okay, now finally, I think we can get our move in. Look at that bishop maneuver. That's like you have to find these type of moves. That is so slow, so subtle, and finally we are ready to hit that rook. And now knight a2, rook c2 is a key details. Now knight a2 counter attacking that rook c2 hitting that knight, and most important thing, rook takes d2 check doesn't work. Try to hit that rook with the bishop because we have rook takes d2, and then we will win the game finally. Okay, he chooses to give up that rook. I think we are fine. Let's take that. There are no great shenanigans. King e1, and we are fine. We are defending the bishop. Now finally we are winning the game. Yeah, that's so subtle. You have to just keep putting pressure on your opponent. Yeah, perfectly giving up your queen. Okay, now it is just a matter of time that when we are going to convert this one. Okay, let's try to create a passer. It's not. When will the stream end? Okay, it is the question of many players. Let's see. Hopefully we are not going to blunder anything else now, and that's easy. We win the game finally. Let me review this game. And which state are you from? I am from Bihar. Wow, 103 people are watching, and there are only 25 likes, guys. Just 10 more likes. We can make it to 35 likes. We can make it to 35 likes. Accuracy is not that great. It is just close to 83, but game was fine. E5. Surely we have gone somewhere wrong. According to the computer, bishop d3 is the top move here, but I didn't go for that. Knight c3, castles. White is missed better, but it's not winning. Yeah, I was assuming that it should be like almost plus 1.5, but it is just only plus 1 for white. Now we are best. We are better. It's 1.5. I missed the chance. Computer is suggesting takes here. If queen takes, then you can bring other rook with tempo. Yeah, should have tried that because his rook were uncoordinated. Now he gave up the bishop for the knight, and now it's plus 2.6. So apparently white is winning. But you have to bring this knight into the center, trying to lure black to taking that knight with the bishop. Fine, and I just blundered the game entirely. But he misses that, and now it is just equal, but you have to massage through this position. Okay, we get the moves in, and now that bishop maneuver wins the game. Yeah, I am an old viewer. Play me, please. Rapid Edge. I also have a state level tournament. Bro, I'm so sorry. I'm not playing my viewers, but you guys can hit that like button. एक मैच हो जाए. Play me, play. Bro, I'm not playing my viewers today. Check his move, bro. Where should I check his move? Which one? Please check his move instead of blunder. Okay, you want to say what was the best move? Okay, let's see that. Okay, instead of blunder, yeah, that knight a2. You have to go knight a2 and keep putting this rook under pressure. Now I'm not in time to hit his rook. I have to move my rook to a1 to counter attack the knight. But then again, there is knight c3, right? You go back and there is basically a repetition first of all. So if you want to keep the game going, you have to find other move. After knight a2, you can go rook a1, but knight c3, and now you cannot go rook c1 because that will be a draw by threefold repetition. Yet So you have to find other move. You can try to play bishop f1 now to hit that rook, but now bishop f1 is ineffective because he can just simply move that rook, and if you go rook c2, then again there rook c1, then again there is knight a2 hitting that rook, and you don't have important rook c2 to trap the knight as long as this bishop is controlling the diagonal. I think that's clear. And compare this position to like this position. After knight a2, you can, yeah, this line I was trying to suggest. First of all, we can just take that rook, right? But most apart from that, we can even play rook c2. Ah, rook c2 is missed because he has this desperado. Ah, I was missing this tactic. He has this desperado. Now your rook is hanging. You have to accept the knight, but then he can move this rook. Ah, so you have to first accept. I was thinking that I can even play rook c2. The idea is to hit that, and now the rook is slicing off the connection between the rook and the bishop. So we are winning that, but he has this desperate. I was missing that. So you have to first start with this. You can just take that, and if he takes here, then bishop is hanging, of course. So after bishop take, if he takes that bishop back, then you can go back and try to play this position. You are up in exchange. Just try to improve your position. Yes, he blundered by moving his king. Yeah, start new. Okay, let's play another one. I'm so sorry I'm not playing with you guys, because if I started playing against one guy, then everybody will ask for that. I will try to play against my viewers on Sunday. Let's go for the Karukan. My opponent is basically pre-moving the opening. Hello bro, how are you? I'm fine, in fact, Speedia. How are you, man? Are you? Let's take that. Allow queen takes f3. Yeah, not a big deal. We can immediately play this move, but I want to just improve my position first. Let's go bishop e7, castle, then try to play a6. Just keeping the king into the safety. Fine, bro, that's great. Now we are just one step away from castling. a6, b5, rook c8. We have some easy moves now. But I have given up the light square bishop, and sometimes this bishop can go to d3 along with the queen bishop battery. He can create some sort of checkmate on h7. How to improve chess or rating? How you improved? Bro, I will suggest you, let's go h6. h6 creates some unnecessary weakness, I guess. Can I go e5? Queen b6 is a move, going after that pawn and that pawn. But queen b6 runs into knight a4. Let's go a6. Now the idea is to play b5, knight a5 and knight c4. Let's go rook c8. He will try to create some counter attack with this bishop, I know. Maybe with this move I can just similarly simply eliminate. Yeah, let's go knight b5, just eliminate that light square bishop. Because this bishop can become so annoying at some moment. Bro be like, yeah, ye to mera bhi question hai, how to improve rating from this loop. Yeah, man. How everyone is playing good, everyone ask. Yeah. How's knight b4? Yeah, knight b4. Now we can just eliminate that bishop. Now he should have played a3 to stop that, but he didn't play that. So now we are hitting this pawn and this bishop. If we try to save this bishop, that will be dubious, I think, because we can play knight takes c2, hitting that rook and that bishop. How to play chess? Just move your pieces here and there and try to find the pattern. Okay, now I think our position is fine, and without that light square bishop, he will not be able to create any counter play. Okay, should we just take that? I think we can make a preparatory move, because this bishop is not going anywhere. If he try to move this bishop, then there is knight takes c2, as both of the pieces are hitting that. So I think we can make a preparing move like queen b6. Yeah, I hope I'm fine with this. Yeah, let's go queen b6. If we try to hit my knight, then we can take that bishop. C takes d3, then we have queen takes b2. But then there is rook b1, hitting the queen and that pawn as well. But this queen b6 move is trying to do something. First is trying to keep an eye on this d4 pawn. So if the bishop moves anywhere on the diagonal, we can take that pawn. So that's what I'm trying to say. Said, bro, what is your job? My job is to blunder the game. Bishop d6. I hate these kind of things. Why they just go for the draw? Just make some moves, man. Okay, let's trade everything then, if you want to go for that. He is famous teacher. No, I'm not a famous teacher. Bro, he is targeting all audience. That's why he is speaking English. Yeah. Okay, now we have to find a weak link, which is this pawn. Let's go queen b5 immediately. Try to hit that weakness. I'm hoping for rook takes c8 because we can get our rook into the completely open c file. Okay, he defend. Now let's improve our bishop as well. Again, this is the position of like boring endgame. You have to keep massaging through the position. You have to keep something alive and you have to get some kind of advantage out of the equal position. Learn variation, fork, discover, checkmate with train unrated for at least 50 games with white as well as black. Okay, I don't know what is this move. Let's make a left square for our king. So in any end game, we are going to be better. Not better, but we do not have to worry about our back rank. And of course, this is a light square, so this bishop is not going to cost there as well. Okay, now comes the other idea. I can go this way to try to double up the rook, but then he takes, forcing queen takes, and he can bring the rook to c file with a threat, as this bishop is always going to defend that. So what should we do? Let's go queen b6. Let's hit this weak link. Let's hit this weak link. I think everything is clear. Why not bishop d6 there? Good line. Okay, he is defending that. Now hit that one. Oh, I fall for bishop takes h6. Oh man, I fall for bishop takes. He will play that. That is the only threat with queen g5, and he fall for that. I fall for that. That was bad move. Now my position is looking dubious, man. Should have gone king h8. I don't know why I'm rushing with this move. Okay, there is no checkmate. Taking rook 8, queen takes a2. Let's take this first. We will try to get that. Yes, but I also hate these things. Yeah, bishop b4 maybe. Now this is weak as well. But you know what? This position is less appetizing for me. If he leaves the back rank, then there can be something as this left square is a dark square. But even then, this bishop is always going to protect that square. Okay. Let's go here. Let's hit this and hit this. Bishop e3 maybe. If bishop e3, then we take this pawn. But I'm scared about rook getting to h file or g file. That looks scary, yeah. Take the pawn with queen. Yes, bro, I also hate these things. If my opponent plays two position chess and just exchanging queens when he is a pawn up, they just try to annoy us. 1 pawn, 2 pawns, lol. Okay, let's take this. Wow, he's going for the attack. He is going for. Can I go here? We have to create something immediately. Let's go here. If he takes, his queen will be hanging. What if he just push this pawn blindly? Then maybe we take this and hit the bishop. And somehow try to get the queen into the game. And we have to trade the queens. If we can trade the queens, then I think our position will be fine. But if we don't, then I think we will lose the game. h6 is coming, but I don't think h6 is that much scary. Let's hit the bishop. I don't know what is happening on the board. Maybe I'm just losing on the spot. This and this comes in mind. This allows rook c7. But queen e6. h6 queen, h6 queen e6 first, offering a queen trade. Queen g3, of course. queen g3. Check is not scary, we can just use that pawn as an umbrella. If your opponent play h7 check, never take that pawn. Just use that pawn as an umbrella to shield your king behind that pawn. Yeah, so h7 check is not scary. But what's scary is taking this pawn, then follow up with this move. And look at this, he is not giving me a chance. G5, G6, should I try G6? Yeah, let's try G6. Let's try to close down this file. And if I can get king h7, by the way, he will not allow me to get king h7, blockading that pawn. But even if we throw that h7 check, king h8, rook c7, b5, we can start pushing these passer. And don't forget that if we just leave his back rank will become a huge weakness. And we can try to do something over there as well. So it's not like white has something, white has everything, we do have something as well. We just have to be careful. And he is now finally getting low on time, 4 minutes. We have to use that time. Maybe in the next move I am going to play b5 and start pushing this passer, trying to deflect him from attack. If we can deflect his attention from the attack to defend these sides, maybe we can try to do something. Okay, let's go queen f5 so that this queen h5 check can come in handy sometimes. Yeah, we are just improving position quickly. King h7, just stop that pawn. Now we have to stop that pawn because that rook might become dangerous. And now I think we have the free hand to push this passer. And we do have this move as well. Yeah, this move. Okay, let me play this move now to set up a devastating attack. But maybe even now. We are threatening this check. King h2, queen h5 check, forcing queens off the board. But he's not giving me the chance. Let's just push this passer now. Queen has to defend this pawn like for forever now. If you lose, queen takes d3 comes with check. Now I think this position is completely alive. This position is completely alive. And we have the move rook c8 as well, trying to take the control of c file. And now this rook is doing nothing. He tried to get his rook over there, but that rook is doing nothing now because this pawn is just working as an umbrella. It is like just a shield, just defending my king. Literally, you could have done queen to e2. Where? Did I miss something? Let's leave that. Let's leave that. I think my position is fine even here now. Bishop d8. Bishop d8. What does this bishop d8 achieve? Bishop d8 with the idea of bishop a5 and rook e1. Yeah, that's a great vision. But that takes 1 and 2 move. Okay, he finally goes there. Let's go rook c1 now. Rook c2 can be played. Rook c8, rook c2 can be played. Be cautious, yeah. d8 will end your rook. d8. d8 is this one. Okay, he is stopping the advancement of this pawn. Very nice. Very nice. And now I think rook c2 is safe. We do have this check. Let's throw this check first, forcing king on the back rank. And now here we have to keep careful about these sides. We cannot leave that king side entirely. Now we are threatening this check, king e2 and rook e1, rook e8. That might win the game. Yeah, that might win the game. Bishop e7 can be played. Yeah, bishop e7 can be played, but I think our position is fine. Exchange queens. Yeah, we can exchange the queens as well, but I'm just going for the kill. Queen c2 check is a devastating threat. Queen h5. That has to, he is trying to hit this one. Let's calculate this line. It should be winning. Queen c2 check. Anywhere he goes, we can play rook e8 check. He cannot go to back rank because that will get checkmated maybe. Not checkmated because he has this move. Then this can be hanging. Check. What about king e2, rook e8 check and king f1. Then we can take this pawn with check, I think, yeah. Then we can take this pawn with check and we can bring our queen to f5 at the end. Yeah, that just offers a queen trade, defend the bishop, defend f7 pawn, and I think everything will be defended. And we will win the game. With 1 minute 40 seconds, congratulations on finding out everything. Yeah. Let's detach the king from the defense of this pawn. That comes with check. And now it is just over. If you goes here, rook e4 just wins the king. Sorry, queen. and I don't think there is anything else. You wanna go here? Maybe we can just take this. You take here. I have a crazy move like this, forcing a queen trade, then taking that bishop, right? Yeah, let's go here. We takes with check, then we take that bishop. And what if we just go king g3? Okay, he did go king g3. That wins the queen with queen bishop e5. Congratulations again. Yeah, bishop e5 just wins the queen now. Yeah, still he's trying maybe. Okay, I can take this, but it is crazy to just take that everything. Okay, finally he designs the game and we win the game. Finally. Okay, let's review this one. Excellent. I hope you guys enjoy the game. 156 people are watching. And if you are not hitting the like button, what are you doing, man? Just double tap the screen. Okay, accuracy is 89.8, so pretty much high level game in this one. Finally, I'm trying to get something back. It starts with the Caro-Kann defense. We play bishop g4. We give up that bishop for the knight. e6, bishop e7, bishop e3, castles, and bishop d3. Opening was fine. Computer wants to go knight b5 immediately, but I try to improve the position a little bit, trying to take control of this b5 square. Rook c8, and now comes knight b4. We play queen b6, which was second top computer move, but black is already better. It's minus 0.73 in favor of black. That was a blunder. Take, we takes that. Okay, computer is becoming like what? Daring. They just wants to take this. But who will allow this position, man? You goes here. He takes this, hits the bishop. Oh no, first of all, rook is hanging. Okay, so maybe we could have tried to go there. And if he plays this move, then we can take this pawn. No, we can trade the queen rook first. Forcing rook takes, and now we can take that pawn. And now we are up 2 pawns. There are no attack. Yeah, he can try to infiltrate over here, but I think it loses with this move. And you have to go back, because if you take this pawn, you loses the game, because this bishop is controlling that important square. Yeah. But I think it is going to be too much by taking that pawn, allowing rook b1, some of the counter attack on the b file. That's why I just ignore that. But now it's just equal. Black does not have any, and that was a blunder. Wow, that was a blunder, because your queenside pawn is going to fall apart, which happens. Queenside pawns fall apart, but that was the again bad move. Equalizes the game. Computer wants to go for this a5, a4, a3 and just promote this pawn. Wow. But just getting this pawn over h6, this queen on g file, bishop looking dangerous on the diagonal. It is like so hard to find the move like a5. Who will find a5 in this position? I don't think anyone, if you are not Magnus. We try to do something in the center of the board. He played the move h5. That was the top computer move, only move to be in the game and try to get the game going. Oh, we takes, that was best move. Bishop f4, queen e7, only move. Yeah, computer wants to go rook c7, hitting that queen and the pawn. Counter attack, but he just get late. Now queen e6 and we are back in the game. And after that move, that was some series. He makes some series of inaccurate move after that. And we managed to win the game. Now everything is easy. Everything is like easy. Yeah, there was one more line which I want to tell you. After this move, that is king e2, check, and king f1. And it's not clear how are you, but yeah, it's just mate in one. Mate in two. Yeah. So he has, I missed that. He has to step on f3. But now we take this pawn, and now it is just a matter of time. I hope you guys enjoys the game and the analysis. What is your elo? Don't cheat. Bro think he blundered, but opponent blundered. Wow, chess is crazy. Bro is becoming magnesium. Charles. Smile again, bro. Yeah, man. No one believes me. What happened, Shiv Prasad? Why? Bro, don't cheat. Yes, bro, you can check my FIDE ID. Bro is becoming... Okay, let's keep going. Can you play one game with me? Bro, I'm not playing with my viewers. Okay, I think that was enough rapid for today. I can try to play some blitz games. Yeah, I'm trying to get some wins in rapid section. But in rapid, everything is just working like a pendulum. I'm winning a game and then just losing the another one. Yeah, it will take some more half an hour. Yes. Half an hour is not like what you are saying. Half for 30 minutes and for hour we used to speak hour as the first word with vowel. When you are saying hour, you are using like a as first letter. That is a vowel word. That's why you have to use n. Half an hour. Bro, why are you ignoring me every day? Why? Bro, I'm so sorry. I'm not ignoring you. I just didn't see your chat. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Knight b5, knight b4 gets the exchange. Sorry, light square. You take, you lose the queen. And we eliminate this one. I can take this. So your attack. We are hitting that pawn. h4. I think after h4 we can counter sack this bishop. That will be crazy. Yeah. If he play h4, I'm going to sack this bishop. G take, h takes g5, queen takes d5. Oh, this move. What is this move? Okay, he's trying to create chaos. What if I take? There is knight takes d6. But if I leave this pawn here, queen h3 is coming. Oh, it's not over. In blitz, you have to be like uber precise. He's hitting this. Oh, queen d6, but then he takes this anyway. Oh man, in blitz, everybody is just like going for the kill on the spot. Should I sack this rook? But I don't think that does anything. Let him take that. Check. Bishop f6. Oh, queen h3 already. Queen h3 already winning, threatening queen h8 checkmate because this knight is defended. This knight is controlling the only escaping square. Oh man, I'm losing. I'm losing out of the opening maybe. I don't know. No. Wow, man. These guys are heinous. They just go for the attack in the opening. Oh, I don't have a move. Queen h3 is coming. How will you stop? Knight g4, knight g5. Let's go knight g5 to stop queen h3. Knight is defended. No checkmate on the f file. Knight takes, queen takes. A knight takes, queen takes, then knight g6. This bishop is doing nothing. That's why he has so much free hand to go for the attack on the king side. Yeah, Sasang, I know game is over. Yeah, I know game is over. Not sure why you didn't take the queen while you had the chance. Really, I had the chance to take the queen. Did I miss that? Okay, maybe now I'm losing the game. Okay, now he finds such a way. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Now it is not checkmate, but he is going to have enough material, I think, on the board. Let's take the queen. Oh, he's still going for the checkmate. He's still going for the checkmate. Oh, no, 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 no. Because the fact that this knight is already defended. Man, can I defend this position? Let's take this. Let's take that. Yeah, no checkmate. You have to take my queen, then we take and try to get the new queen. That is my plan. And he resigned. Let's go. Let's go, man. Let's review this game. Mod, bro. He thought he is Hikaru, yeah. No, he thought he is Mikhail Tal. He just sack, and try to go for the checkmate. This game was like so dubious by both hands, but we were the one who just got the win. That was a blunder. I don't think I had the chance to take the queen. Where I had the chance? He moves the queen. White is winning in this position. Oh, I don't. Here is the chance. We take. Now white is winning. But this was best move. It was best move. It's not obvious. Maybe knight takes. A knight takes allow that move. So pawn takes. Pawn takes again allow that move. So what is the best move? Let me turn on the engine. The best move is to start with this check. King f7. Then you take this queen with check. King f6. You take the rook. And what if I just take, if I goes here and threatens to promote? White has this key resource check. King move. Then rook f1 defends that promotion square. Wow, that was like 4 move deep. You have to find that idea in order to save the game. But it's not obvious. And the top computer move here is just sack the queen on this point. Because now he is not in time to throw that check. He has to take this queen with any of the piece. Let's say if take with the knight. Then you take this pawn. Pawn takes. And now you move the bishop. And black is winning. Bro mod. Okay bro, I will try to make you mod tomorrow. You have the chance to take queen with knight early on b4. No man. The moment I play the move knight b4, he moves the queen. How you guys are just missing that. That is a miss of course because computer wants to take the bishop first. The moment I play the move knight b4 to hit the queen and the bishop, he just moves the queen to b1. How can I take that queen? Look at this, it is not allowed. Okay, I think now it's clear. Dilkil says, why are you not in candidates pro? Because they are scared of me, man. They don't want to get crushed. Bro, I just cost 1100 and want to be 1500 plus. So please, any guidance? Bro, just try to get better at tactical awareness. Just try to get something in your mind like forks, pins, decoy, discover, attack, double check, skewer. These are the tactics which will help you to improve your tactical awareness. Let's castle. h3, just hit the bishop. He takes, which I was not assuming. Now let's go here. We are already putting pressure on that pawn. Bishop takes f6 is a big threat. I think you don't recognize the person asking for being mod. Bro, I will try to recognize them. What is this move? Queen e2. We are still threatening bishop takes f6, queen takes f6 and then this. But he is not, he is threatening some. Let's go queen d2 first. I don't want to get in any kind of shenanigans by keeping my queen on the line of fire of the rook. Chat miss. Okay, let's take and let's win the pawn. This bishop is going to control that. We are hitting the rook. So I think rook d8 is coming. Yeah. Let's go bishop e4. Now we have to bring this knight over here. Maybe c4 is an idea. I don't know what he's trying with this move. Should I go queen f3? No, let's try to bring this knight. We are behind in development. Now maybe we can take that, then get my knight on e4. And that is a move which I can consider. Queen f3, no, loses the knight. And he is threatening mate. Knight f3, defend the mating square. Oh, that is knight. Knight h4, g3. Okay, we are fine. Knight h4, g3 is there. What should I do now? Let's hit this and try to get here. But queen d4 loses, the queen d5 loses the queen with bishop h2 check. opening up a line of fire on the queen. Let's go king. Let's go rook d1 first. Takes f4 or g3. Let's go g3. I don't want to create that weakness on the diagonal. King g2. This bishop is always going to protect the diagonal. Rook is defended, and now we have bishop f3 hitting the queen. Then rook e1, and we are fine. Let's go here, and rook e1. Immediately trying to disarm that double rook battery. Maybe he can just go rook e8. Oh, he didn't go for that. Now this move comes in mind. Can I go here? As there is no check and that rook is undefended, I can go queen d5 now. Bishop takes d3 is not working because that does not comes with a check. And yeah, he will threaten some sort of discovered check. But after bishop takes g3, we can take that rook. That will be checkmate. So he can't go there. Let's take that. Offer queen trade. Rook takes f3 doesn't come with check. So after rook takes f3, we can take that queen first. Takes, then we can take that rook. c4 missed by him. Maybe. But you cannot say that everybody is just going to play the top move in any given position. Okay, let's take. We are up 2 pawns. Rook e7. Just go for the weakness. Just go for the weakness. We do not have to do anything now big. We are up 2 pawns. Our position is fine. And okay, we can't take. Rook is defending that. Very good. Let's take some space. King f3. Oh, I hang my rook. Why? That was unnecessary. Now I'm losing. I'm losing the game, man. Out of nowhere, how the heck I find the move to lose the game, man? I cannot get the mode winning position. How did I miss that? After hitting that bishop, he will go for the attack. How? I cannot get the mode winning position like this. And even there, I'm just messing it everything. I just hang everything in a blink of time. Okay, I'm a better chess player than my opponent. Yeah, I know. I'm better than my opponent, but I'm just not breaking through. That is the problem. Bro thought he is Hikaru and pre-moved having +1 minute than him. Yeah, I was up on clock. I have 2 pawn advantage, and I just messed up like everything. What is these kind of moves? In Blitz, they will go for this kind of move, which is kind of dangerous. But I think knight c6 and knight d4 will be fine. Yeah, he will try to get this f5 push some moment. Queen b6 is an idea, but that runs into knight a4. So maybe we can just go. Okay, he's trying to get the queen over there. Is that dangerous? I don't think. Let's go queen b6. Knight here. Knight a4. He is going to play knight a4, hitting the queen and defending that pawn. And maybe we can go for queen b4, offering a queen trade. He is giving up this pawn, but there is a checkmate threat. I have to stop that. Very good. Should I try that? I have to stop that. Look at them. They are just going for the kill. Like, check. We win that bishop maybe. But then he takes here. And it looks scary. Okay, let's take this. Let's hit that knight. And now if he pushes h5, then we take this bishop. But still there is this move. Okay, we take that knight now. And then we can bring the queen. Yeah, let's bring the queen. Offer a queen trade, hit the bishop. And now I think we are fine. I think queen d2 is the only move. Yeah, I was knowing that. Is this sack working? We can take that pawn. No, not working. Queen is also defending there. Let's just take that pawn. Oh, rook h3. Oh man, rook h3 and h file is open. So I'm feeling scared now. I'm literally feeling. Let's force queens off the board. And I have to speed up. Like now. Oh, I'm getting mated. King g7, rook h7, checkmate. King g7, rook h7, mate. Man, one. I'm finding all the bad moves. Like, yeah, I miss c4. Yeah, you are right. I miss c4 like for like infinite times. Then I got the winning position. Then again I messed up. I got a piece, but like it is not enough. You know what? I need at least two piece advantage to win the game because I'm playing so dubiously. Like I don't know what am I doing. And my opponent, they are just going for the kill on the king side. They are just throwing all of the pawns on the king side. And nowadays, like everybody is knowing everything. They can just hit you for like. Can I trap his queen now? Oh, but no, he's hitting my bishop with the pawn as well. I have to give up the bishop pair. Okay, this move comes in mind. But knight is defending the bishop, man. Knight is defending the bishop. That is annoying. Oh, I should have been white knight b6. This is like so annoying move to face. I don't know why I hang that pawn. This is. I'm completely out of my league. I'm literally out of my league, man. I don't know what the heck is wrong with me. What? Oh, rook is hanging. Very good. Rook is hanging. And now this knight is going to be on d5. Can I take? No. Pawn takes is a hit on this queen. And I'm just worse. I got the completely winning position in the first game, and after that, look at my position. After that, look at my position. Okay, now maybe he's preparing this. Let me take this first. Oh, why didn't I take that? Why didn't I take that with B pawn? How he's up on clock and he's up in material. He is better. And I'm messing it I'm messing up. Now if I take, then there is rook c7, man. I can take. But yeah, he's waiting for that move. Let's hit that with that with rook. Oh no. He's not giving me the chance. Hmm? Time. I'm gonna lose on time. Oh, Rook is defending g4. One bad game and everything is going wrong for me. Fuck, man. Oh, I'm like complete stupid man. Complete stupid man. One bad game and this is what happens once you lose a winning game. That just affect you psychologically. No, he's not playing with viewers. I'm not playing with viewers. Yeah, that's correct. Let's castle. Rook e1. Okay. Oh, we should have taken at the end, like, right or not? Let's go with f4. I'm like sweating now. It's too hot. Can I go h4? No, I don't. Knight g4, knight g4, bishop takes, and queen takes. Queen a3, queen e3, and then maybe knight g4 or bishop g4 first. या बिशप g4 comes in. भाई का ऐसे ही वॉट लगा हुआ है, ऐसे में व्यूवर्स से हारे तो और वॉट लग जाएगा या राइट. Now maybe knight g4 or bishop g4. I want to play bishop g4. I want to trade this strong bishop. I want to bring my knight on g5, trying to hit that. I lose the game with this move maybe. No, we have counter strike. And now we have to go like here to stop f4. h6 is like no brainer. Yeah. And this. Takes, queen takes. This. No. Now he will play g5, queen d2. Okay, he didn't go for that. That is surprising. Let me stop that. Oh, he's getting the time, which is kind of worrying me. Wow, look at his speed. And knight g6 is coming now. That is juicy. That knight will be monster. But he has space on the queen side and I don't have a breakthrough. I want to sack that knight over there, but there are no way. How can I do that? For some reason, he's completely fine, like, right? That sack is also not working there. Oh, I missed that pawn. Yeah, for some reason, he is finding all the correct move. Let's sack this. You know what, you have to go for that. If rook takes, then at least we can get the exchange and then we can drive this pawn. This is coming, by the way, and he has to keep in contact with this. Oh, we can just take that with check. Okay, and now we have this move. Am I not winning this game? That will be like crazy if I'm not winning this one. I have this rook e7 as well. Knight e5 as well. Queen e7, best move. Let's trade. I want to trade everything. Let's trade the queens. भाई कल से पिन कर देता मैसेज हाउ टू इम्प्रूव चेस का आंसर दे के ताकि ये कॉमन क्वेश्चन ना यू हैव रुकसैक आल्सो वाव या यू डू आई डू हैव दैट रुकसैक. I don't know what is this move doing. I can just take. And then, okay, let's take this and just plant this knight over here. Yeah, and he resigned. Wow, we should have some brilliancy in the board. Yeah, we do have that brilliant move. Bro, please tell how to get 2000 or improve chess. Man, I will try to restrict the answer from tomorrow. If you guys are enjoying the game, you can please hit that like button. If you are new, you know what you have to do. So opening was fine. What? What the heck? Computer wants to go knight g5 here because of this weak diagonal. If he takes queen h5 check, g6 is not working because bishop takes g6. hg takes. You don't touch the rook. You throw this check. King e7 is forced. And now look at this move, knight e4, sacrificing the knight because bishop g5 is unstoppable. He has to counter sack the knight. But this comes with check. Forces king d7, knight f6 check, king e6. Now you take this knight with check. Knight takes, hits the queen. You play bishop f4, you pin the knight. And you are up a piece. You are gonna castle queenside and look at black king out in the open. Crazy, crazy stuff. Okay, let's see the game continuation now. We get this position. I was better, but there was no immediate breakthrough. There was no immediate. Yeah, he should have played f4. He misses f4, cutting off the connection between the knight and the queen. I had the knight e6 hitting the knight and the rook as well, but he can take here. You takes the queen, then he takes f2. That comes with check. You move, he is going to promote with check. You takes, then at the end he can just win a piece. He's not only up a piece, he's up two piece. But he misses that chance. And we push that pawn on the outskirt of the board. We get our knight on g6. And that was the brilliant move. Because we have the move e6. It is just a fork, so he has to move the queen. We can take that rook with check. Queen takes, we wins the knight. Computer wants to take this pawn first. Because again, if he takes, there is knight e7 fork. And we are winning the game in a million way. Okay, that was the game. I hope you enjoy that one. Okay, let me play some bullet game now. Let me play some bullet game. And let's see if there is some speed in my hand or not. I think we have some speed as my hands are showing some sign. E5. Let's spin that. This is not a problem because we can eliminate that knight first. Hitting the queen. And now we can take here actually. Oh no. We can't take here because he can deflect my rook. Oh man. Oh my. We have to go for that. We don't have any good option. He will eliminate everything, I know, because he is ahead in material. But it's a bullet, so anything can happen. You never know. But he is not giving me the chance. Oh, this is hanging. This guy is like so strong. Let's resign the game. He just control the game like an octopus. One blunder and it's all over. Wow. Look at the position. These knights are hammering me. Oh, I hang that. But there is a fork on the road. And next G King G7 is coming, but I'm weakening this square. Okay, he's probably calculating bishop takes h6. But it is the game of instinct. You cannot take too much time. Let's go c5. We have to open up the bishop. There is no check. Let's hit the queen. Okay, he pins that. Oh, now this. Oh, how did you miss that? How the heck did you miss that? Oh, this is how. This is how. Wow, man. Look at him. How am I getting crushed in like really? These are the position I'm getting out of the opening. Not out of the opening, but you can call it as in the middle game. Oh, that's a pin. Every piece is like pinned. Wow, man, crazy. Maybe I can win the game on the time. And now that check is devastating. Yeah, I'm done in bullet. Wow, man. I just forgot how to play in bullet. Oh, that pawn. Wow, man, how they are playing with like so speed and of course with so courage. Oh, look at that. Oh no, I don't want to trade pieces. Or like everyone wants to trade pieces, which I hate. They are like so fast. Hmm. Now there are no attack. Oh, oh, I thought he's going to get behind. Wow, man. What was that end game at the end? Wow. Everybody is monster. His position is like they just goes for this setup, which is like so dangerous. Oh, I'm losing. Yeah. This knight is beast. Let's resign the game. Man, they are so fast and they are so strong as well. On the money. Oh man. These are like so dirty. Look at the pressure on this one. What the heck? I'm just getting checkmated. No defense. Wow, man. Literally. This is bullet after 2000. Man, please leave me alone. Please. Please. Oh man, he's. I'm feeling scared, man. Oh, I have a knight. He didn't see? Okay, then I have to sack that. Can I develop? Or maybe bishop g5. Oh, no, no, no. Not this one. I don't know how to make progress in this position. Oh, man. Wow, it was so hard. Wow, still it is hard. Wow! Woo! I lost the game, man. That is speed. Fuck, man. That is like they are like monster. I don't know what is wrong with me. This is out of. Oh, I am a queen. They are not punishing me. The speed with precision is like scary. I have to go for that. I have no option. But you know what? His queen is always going to. Okay, let's go here. If you take, we have queen g6 check. Check maybe. Oh, I hang my queen. This time he didn't take again. Crazy man. But now I'm certainly getting lost. Check. Oh, can I get something? Oh, I allowed that check. Oh, that's meat. Well, I'm just losing all of my rating. When they are going for the attack, their attack is working perfectly. And when I'm trying to do that, I'm just getting sucked. This is a threat. Knight b1, h6, takes, and rook here. Can develop. Oh, queen takes h6. Fuck off. This is also a threat. I'm losing this one now. And now that is checkmate on the board. Oh, I'm messing up everything like trying to get something, man. Below 2000. Yeah, it's like so bad. My attack is simply not working. They are getting the points for free. And when they are just hitting me, I'm just getting totally crushed. Okay, it's time to relocate your mind. Okay. Oh, I get poked. I have no answer. I have no answer. Like, I'm just getting cooked. I have no answer on my opponent's threat. Yeah. Oh, knight f5. Jeez, man. Give me something. Oh, f6. Now the diagonal is weak, but in bullet anything can happen. But I'm not quite finding the way to go for. I just weakened this diagonal for unnecessary. I don't know why did I weaken this light square. Literally, I have no answer. This knight is going nowhere. Like, okay, let's hit this. Defended luckily. You know what? He has enough time to convert this game, I think. Take, trade the queen. Oh, hang this. What is that, man? I'm getting. No, I have to get a comeback today. You know what? I will win this game. I have to win this one. What? Why are you allowing this move? Yeah, let's go. That is the type of game I want to play. One more. One more win. I want to get one more win. Oh, should I have stopped knight b5? I don't think so. Not too much scary. Ah, now it is getting scary, I guess. Okay. No, no. Oh, that was blunder. My queen can get trapped, but we have this move, I guess. Let's offer it queen trade. Trade the queen. No, you don't want to trade. Oh man, I'm not feeling good. Ah, leave me alone. Can I get my knight on c4? No. Okay, but now I think I'm a little bit fine. This pawn maybe can become a danger. Oh, I was about to hang my queen in one move. I don't want to trade. Oh, that's a fork. Oh, white's not mate. Oh man, time. I can see my internet is also not fine. Oh man, I'm going to win the game if my internet is not going to work. Takes, no. Queenside castle, that means it is going to be a bloodbath. Oh, I hang this with check. I always hang that. Again below 2000 man, that's what I told myself and lost 60 rating point. I'm willing to take that. Hmm, I missed that move. Do I have this? Ah, C3 actually not working. Oh, okay. Trade. No trade. You hang the bishop for free. Oh man. Oh, I do have that move, I think. Yes, let's go. Yeah, that's exactly what I want. I have to win this one in order to top the stream. Oh man, they are finding the craziest tactics in a blink. Knight is undefended now. Yeah, they are finding the like craziest technique. This knight is now coming to massage me. I'm losing this game. Oh, that might would have won the game. Not won the game, but at least there was we which we would have won the knight. What am I saying? Man, what am I doing? Now this look at this knight is a beast. Beast. I hang this one. Oh no. What are you doing, man? He has like million year on the clock. What? And what is wrong with me? Like as I stop it, get some help. Okay, so whenever I'm trying to get the bullet on the stream, I'm going wrong. It's always the story, but I have to fix that. Okay, now I have clear 5 second advantage. So I think I can go for slow play. All right. Okay, he's taking control of that. But how much longer you are going to take control of that square? Now I can go knight c4 immediately. Takes. That is the weakness which I will go for. Let's go knight e4. f3 loses that pawn. Can I take? I have a way home. Let's offer a queen trade. Thank you for hanging the knight. Oh man, they are still not resigning. Jarvis Moore. Last one. This is going to be my last one, of course. For sure. Don't worry, guys. This is going to be the last. Take. You wanna take here? No. Why? That's not working right away. Maybe queen f5. Queen f5. He wants to get f5. That is the point. Let's go here. Oh, but I cannot allow this, right? Let's hit. Now f5 is a possibility because I just moved my light square. But he's still not going for that. Let's hit that. Can I get e5? Sorry, d4 now? What? My bishop is defended. Right, I'm a piece. I have to win this one. You blunder the rook. Nah, nothing. You have nothing. Nothing. Still not over. Checkmate? No checkmate. So you have to go here. Checkmate. Yeah. I think that's enough for today. Yeah, I played so many bullet games. I make so many dubious moves there as well. But then I try to get some wins as well. Not the exact thing which I was wanting to do. I lost many rating points in bullet, and yeah, today rapid was fine because I got the exact same number of wins, the number of games I lost. But if I try to do the same, I will never get improved. So I have to step up in the form of making a better move in every position. But I'm not quite getting that move. I'm just getting the winning advantage. I'm getting the winning position, but I'm not getting myself above the line, which is a bad thing. And I'm making some sudden blunders which just loses the game on the spot. I have to get better on those things, and maybe I will try to do that in a couple of days. In Blitz section, I'm doing good. As you guys can see, my rating is getting higher now in Blitz. It is closer to 2150, so that's a good thing. And yeah, that's enough for today. If you guys have any question, yeah, come back tomorrow. Yeah, that's right. And if you guys have not subscribed to my channel, you guys can hit that subscribe button. And if you are new to the channel, you will find it helpful. And again, special thanks to those who have subscribed to my channel. And I'll see you in the next stream, guys. Bye bye. Have a good night. Same for me too. Hopefully, yeah. Maybe you all will get that. And bye bye, guys. Have a good